What is up, Electronic Nation? It's Electronic Leader here today, and today I'm going to be telling you how to use Han Solo for the people who do not know how to use Han Solo, because Han Solo is a very good hero, and if you guys know how to use Han Solo, he can really wreck. Now, in Hero Hunt, it's not as wreckage, but he can actually do really good in Hero Hunt if you know how to use him right, compared to some of the other heroes you can use in the game. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't actually know how to use Han Solo for Hero Hunt, but I've actually learned a few alternatives. It is still pretty hard to get gameplays with him. I get around an average of 15 kills with Han normally. Today I'm having a very hard time getting gameplays in general, so let's jump right into Han's abilities though. His first ability is called Shoulder Charge, which basically he charges at he's got a decent radius on it. He charges in a certain position and he kills any enemy in that position. Now this is good when he's holding down doorways or something of that sort. If all the enemies rush you, you can just shoulder charge them and they'll all get murdered at the same time. But the enemies technically ain't gonna normally group up that much. I have had a few situations. Han is really good indoors, especially because like a map like Hoth or something of that sort, he's really good on there. If you go into that one Rebel base Hoth map, basically he can shoulder charge almost everybody on that map. Technically, shoulder charging normally works if there's a big group of enemies. I've shoulder charged about 10 people. I wished I actually would have recorded a clip of that because it was sick. But I don't really have a clip of that right now, and let's keep on going. The shoulder charge is very good for like holding down doorways and stuff like that with Han. I mean, Han's not as bad as a lot of people say he is. But for Hero Hunt, he's definitely not the best, though. I mean, he's not as bad as people say he is, like I said, but he's not as good as people could say he is. I mean, he's a very back-and-forth hero. He's basically medium. But anyways, let's move on to his second ability, which is called Rapid Fire. Han's Rapid Fire basically is a ability where his gun shoots, like, double the speed it already shoots. It works really good in general. Holding down doorways can work with it. It can work at long ranges even if you got good accuracy. But I mainly recommend it if you're in a big group of enemies and you don't got shoulder charge and they're all in a wide radius to use rapid fire to take them out, because your regular shots won't normally eliminate all of them. And so they'll take you down pretty quickly, and you don't want to get melted within that fast radius, or that fast amount of time, because you want to get some kills with your actual hero. So I mean, if you guys know what I mean. I actually cut this video into clips just because I couldn't get any gameplay today. It was very hard for some reason. I was just having an irritating day. But anyways, let's continue. Let's move on to his shoulder charge ability, which I'm going to move on to. Nice little lucky shot there. I'm still, I'm talking over the gameplay. But anyways, his lucky shot basically is an ability that locks on. It's kind of like a homing shot, but it locks on so perfectly and it hits one hit, one kill. It used to actually do a lot of damage to vehicles back in Walker Assault. It was one of the main abilities that a lot of people used to use, and especially me. I never really shot it at vehicles very much, but a lot of other people did. I did shoot it at ATSTs, but it's about the only thing I mainly shot it at. I actually, originally, back when the game came out, Han's blaster used to shoot faster, so Han used to be better in general. But Han's regular blaster, they have buffed it up a little bit. The fire rate's not too bad, but his trait really does cut in with what his blaster can do. His blaster's good if you got good accuracy, and that's about it. People can eliminate the heck out of you if you're playing Han Solo and you have bad accuracy. Like, you might see a few clips in this gameplay where I really do really bad, and I'm almost dead. I gotta back off because my accuracy is so messed up. And Han Solo's blaster, if you got 100% accuracy, then you'll melt people with Han. But it's all about your accuracy when you're using Han Solo. It takes a little more skill than playing Princess Leia or any of that sort. But basically, Han Solo, if you got good accuracy and good aim, you could definitely use Han Solo in a match. I mean, he's not the best for Hero Hunt. I normally recommend Han Solo for Walker Assault, and his abilities all work in combo with each other to actually bring up the best gameplay you can get. If you know how to use his abilities in combos, then feel free to use Han Solo, but otherwise, if you're like a very low skill player that just started playing the game, I don't recommend using Han Solo unless you're playing heroes versus villains. Now let's talk about Han Solo and Heroes vs. Villains. Han Solo in Heroes vs. Villains is actually pretty good because of his damage profile if you know how to use his abilities right. Lucky Shot's mainly one of them to stun, and then Rapid Fire from behind really works well. Han Solo is good for flanking and everything of that sort. But using his abilities in Walker Assault, I recommend sitting halfway across the map, just lucky shotting people and sometimes rapid firing them, because that'll work best for Han Solo. But Han Solo is definitely a good character. Now, his trait increases his distance to shoot of his weapon, basically. It makes it so he can shoot longer ranges. And it can definitely shoot almost halfway across the map. Or, yeah, it ups the range and the damage, but that's mainly what I gotta say for Han Solo. He's definitely a good hero if you know how to play this game right. And he can benefit you if you got good accuracy. So any of you players that are experts and you want to have a challenge, choose Han Solo, because I definitely like to play as Han Solo once in a while. If you guys enjoyed the video, like I said, please remember to comment, like, or subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm definitely going to be signing out, so any of you who like the gameplay, peace.